What's good, what's good, what's good? Not sure why Twitch is, yeah, Twitch is stupid for, alright. How we all doing? How we all doing? It's over is. Welcome back with another live stream. We are back continuing the lines. A continuation of the lines. Which actually I just realized I actually did my last. It is what it is. The next one will probably be, um, um, So yeah, smash the like button, smash the subscribe when you guys are new, would appreciate it. Follow me right here on Twitch, be notified when I do go live. And we're gonna have some more fire streams as we go, so definitely do stay tuned.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one of the best passing offenses in the NFL. The Lions are #1 in total pass yards, going up against the Browns, who will have to be at their best to slow them down. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out there by their rookie QB, a 2-year starter at Notre Dame. It's Deshaun Kaiser.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains. And excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Yeah, whatever.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012.
Sucker.
Still second down.
That's funny. Yeah, do it again. I won't budge.
On second down, here's Crowell.
Get him.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Let's go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, Kaiser. And he's got his tight end in Njoku. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On first and 10, Kaiser. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And now the Lions' defensive starters.
It's hard to believe that a guy can get double-digit sacks in the NFL, and we can still describe him as raw, but that's the case for Ziggy Ansah, who went to BYU, mainly as a track and field guy.
How you doing?
Gravitated towards football, became a starter for 1 season, and then moved into the NFL. A lot of potential left to scratch for him, a lot more pass rush moves left to be added, but he is a scary, scary prospect.
Second down, Kaiser. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
They'll run with Crowell.
Oh, my.
He'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right there.
Interception, come on.
Come on,
Get him. What are you?
Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening
Shove it
drive.
up your ass.
The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about
Heavy momentum right now. That's fine.
Oh, this is blocked.
Oh!
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Mitch Trubisky, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one.
W's. 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 Wow. Yo, I rarely ever did that.
Here's
Holy
Franks now
frick.
to kick this one away.
Shove that up your ass.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, man.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop
That was
at the
epic.
23-yard line. So here
Oh,
the Lions now
man.
coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 9th-year man out of Georgia, their quarterback, and that's Matthew Stafford.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards, and they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said, he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for, ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, you know, he'd say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
What do we got?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
What? Oh, fuck you. Kiss my ass.
Second and 10
that was
now.
a beautiful catch. You bastard. How dare you. I'll challenge your goddamn play next time, you son of a bitch.
Snap for Stafford.
Oh.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Joe Schobert coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
You bastard.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket.
Come on, defense. Or I should say offense. Get your ass in gear.
To win again this week.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
I don't even give a damn. This is not smart. I'll tell you this right now.
Stafford. It's complete to Golden Tate. Golden Tate's gonna go. The 40.
And it was worth
20,
it.
10. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Lions
it was worth it.
If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead.
It was worth it. It was worth it. I made up for it. And all it was a slant route. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how we do it. Big W. Big W.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
Boop.
And his kick is good.
Damn straight it is.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it's
shove that up your ass.
Touchdown for the Lions.
That was beautiful, man. That was, wow. I did not think I was going to get a touchdown. I was at least going for a first down. That's all I was going for. Damn.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
But hey, I'll take it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Shoot me. That was beautiful, man. If we can do it again, that'd be epic.
A first down throw for Kaiser. To the right side and complete to Njoku. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
They'll run it now.
You're damn straight about that.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
There we go.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back
we
in
just got to get back
right
into
now.
the game.
This
That's all.
defense tells
Look at him now. He's getting
that plays
pissed.
against them. You're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
That's right. My defense is locking in now, baby.
Kaiser's
Yeah.
Third.
Get him.
And that is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. The 8th-year man from Tennessee, this is Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Lions will take over. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To the right side, Eric Ebron. Stafford finding his big tight end Ebron for a Lion first down.
I think defensively
you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And, a big collision there. He's hit and knocked backward. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
First set of downs
You're
here.
right about that.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. And we look now at the Lions offense.
Ameer Abdullah has the ability to power the Detroit running game. Strong and compact. He's quick to and through holes and has the speed to go a long way once he hits the secondary. And in addition, can catch the ball well out of the backfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, now he pulls him over. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet at the 13-yard line.
Damn.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Just rub it off.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Stafford. He's got it, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
Yeah, maybe a little of both.
Maybe.
Stafford. Yeah. He's caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh.
Golden Tate, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Lions add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he knocks it through.
What's up, Daddy? Welcome to the stream. Nice pass. Thank you.
So that drives 7 plays in length.
I try.
And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
I try.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
A little bit too early, but whatever.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
Oh, damn.
In your own red zone, it's
man.
heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position.
Yo. I hate it when it flips like that, though, because I get so, because they're going that direction, you know what I mean? So when the camera turns around, it just completely confuses you.
And they'll start this drive.
That's why I started going the wrong way.
Position.
You know, I made that error. I probably would have got a touchdown if I followed it right.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Danny Shelton.
You got lucky.
Continuing to fight down
Piss
field.
out of
the
here.
Big tackle gets him for a
You
loss
fumbled
of
the damn
11.
ball. Remember that. badass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
An update over in Soldier Field. Early lead in that one for the Packers. Devontae Adams off to a big start catching the football in that one. Up over 100 yards already. And they're not going to get a playoff here as time will expire on this first quarter. 14-6, that's the score. We're back to the Motor City after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Yeah, I'm just playing Fortnite with Drew right now.
All right. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Now it's
trying to get some, sure. Oh,
and it's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so kind of going on a neutral situation here, obviously. Wow, that's being sensitive as shit. Okay. If you cover the camera, it freaking turns the screen off. That's weird. So yeah, I kind of explained what the situation is, you know, with the apologizing and all that, you know. This is kind of just a, I guess do it in a more professional way, I guess you could say. So, okay, is it on speaker again? I don't even. Oh, there we go.
Get ready to go to the gym, that's all.
It's just every time I hit the speaker thing, then the light goes away. So it must be different than the phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Ready to go to the gym here, so on this
Hell yeah, burn off some more cat. What are you at right now? 200 and something?
I've been kind of chillaxing. I'll get back. I'm like at 220s, 230s range right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not too bad.
So yeah, I've lost about 90.
That's impressive. That is very impressive. Okay, let me know, Storm and Daddy in the chat. Let me know if you think I should go for the 4th down and 16. Let me know if you think I should go for it again. That shit was crazy that first time, man. Oh man, that shit was crazy. You should have seen it. It was 4th. It was 4th and 21, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it." Yeah, I went for it, and guess what? I got a touchdown. I was at my end of the field, and I freaking ran it all the way down. I was like, and I, you know, because I did it, you know, the guy was coming at me, and I did a little whoop, and I did the little spamorama, and it fucked him up, and then another guy came at me, and I slinked to the side, and it fucking worked, and there was nobody on me. I was like, yeah, go for it again. All right.
Locate the football so you can make a play
on
it while it's in the air.
I'm a ballsy man.
That's exactly what he did there.
You're telling me to field goal it. I'm saying, fuck out of here. I'm going for it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now
it worked the first time.
To try once more.
It can work again. Steady, boys.
Snap it to
Hit.
Stafford.
Oh,
My goodness, this is
you,
incomplete. The Lions
Damn.
turned away on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Coming up later tonight, a reminder, one of the games we circled coming into the season, the Patriots at the Broncos. These two certainly have played some memorable games in recent years.
They sure have.
And tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 10 with the Dolphins heading up to visit
Yeah,
the
no,
Panthers.
it was stupid. I ain't gonna cap on that, boys. But hey, it worked. So I mean, it worked that first time. So. Get him again.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Do you know he's a mod
The
on
coaching
James?
staff's doing a good job upstairs.
Yeah, James
They'll
Draper's
file
channel.
away what they just saw from the defense
And
right there. They sold out to stop
Kingslayer.
that running play. I'd say keep that in mind.
And
They want to
Kingslayer.
try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
What a bunch of scrubs.
Again, it's Crowell. And he'll get this up.
Like,
only
why
to
would you
about
want to
the
be
33.
on a
Only
loser's
a gain
channel?
of a couple
I
there.
mean,
That
come
leaves them
on,
needing about
like,
7 here on 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play.
I mean, no offense,
We just saw a
James,
great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Kaiser.
Get him. Get him.
And this is
Aw,
going to
dumb.
be
Oh, he
incomplete.
threw it away. He's
Well,
an
they've
idiot.
had a pretty frustrating
4th and
first
7.
half
Ah.
offensively, and then just
You
continued
guys
there with that
suck.
incompletion.
Get out of here. You're
Definitely
trash.
frustrating for them, but heartening for
Garbage.
the other guys. Those
Yeah, you
stop
can wave
troops,
your
they're
hand all you
enjoying
want.
things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the ones who
His
live on
first
that
punt,
one.
48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
No,
Does a lot for your confidence.
I should have
Does
done
a
a
great
different.
deal for your team.
I should have done a different
Gives
pass.
them a
on that
lead,
one.
and they're
That's what I
feeling
should've
really
done. I
good
should have
about how
done a
they're
different
playing.
pass.
I think
Or
he
at least a
expects to
different
throw at least
form
another
of that
one.
I was
same
going to say,
pass.
now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt.
Because they
Go ahead
probably
and
knew I was
fling
going
him
to
on
do
the
that
field,
shit again,
folks.
I bet
He
you.
wants that type of
They
celebration.
probably read it. I bet you. But,
Stafford
they didn't get
on
nothing
first down.
anyway because they trash.
Completing
First
it
down.
here to Marvin
Boop.
Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
What? 2nd and 1. Bitch. I was past the goddamn line. Fucking blind? Must be. Oh, whatever. Must be blind. That's some feet right there. Okay.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford.
Oh shit!
And he hits his tight
Yes.
end, Ebron. And down he goes, but
Good
he
catch.
takes it up to the
Ooh,
40.
that fucker almost got me. Gotta be proud of us, coach. We're whooping ass. We're 8-0. We're whooping everybody.
The offense lining up 1st and 10.
We're gonna whoop Kansas Chiefs ass too.
Reddick with a carry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Okay, so
That's going
obviously
to go
say
as a
what you guys
loss
said,
of a
'cause
yard,
that's
and it'll
what
be
we're-
2nd down.
That's
I think
really
there's
what
one
we're
element that
here
just
for.
keeps
Because
increasing on
obviously,
defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They wanted it every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
I mean, I'm multitasking too, so I mean, but I'll pause it for a second. Yeah, just go right ahead and sincere it and take off that headset for a second. And so that way then you know, on text and then on call, and there we go.
Yo, Drew, if you can't come get me, it's fine. Hold on. I'm just gonna mute my mic.
Or if we want to just do this a different night, that's fine too. Don't matter to me.
Is tonight not a good night for you?
Well, I mean, I'm obviously, streaming right now, but I mean, if we're not able to just quickly, relay what we were gonna relay and then move on, because that's what we were doing. We're just kind of just rehashing, just in call. That's really the only difference. But like he's gonna go practice, or he's gonna go work out. So I mean, which is understandable. So I mean, I wouldn't be on call doing that either. But so.
Well, I don't really know how to say it, but if I have to say anything, I guess, me and you were friends once, and back then you said you respected me, and actually that meant a lot to me, so I wanted to say thank you.
Sure.
Being my friend back then. Okay. And I appreciate that. I want to also apologize for what I said to you. Apology accepted. So good, man. I respect that you at least reach out to prepare this whole link. I respect that a lot. Trust me, I've been in situations like this before. Yeah, man. 100%. All good. All good here.
Okay. That's cool.
Alright.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. And like I said, and you doing this as well, you're making me have a lot of respect for you as well, Guns. 100%. So.
I honestly, what does Devin think about this whole thing?
Well, obviously with Guns, he didn't really say too much to him, so Mr. Heisenberg's not really, too, it's just the timing wise of it, you know what I mean? It's not really good timing, but in a couple months he won't care. In a couple months he'll be, as early as possibly April, he stated that sure, he said if he wants to come back on, he can. It's just timing right now, a little too soon, that type of thing. But other than that, I mean, he's perfectly fine with it. Obviously with Drew, it was a little bit more complicated for a minute there, but then he came up with the solution, like you and like the three of us are doing right now, essentially. That's kind of what he's asking for, except it will mainly be you, Dad Walker, and Mr. Heisenberg, and then, which of course will be me because he doesn't have his number, but he'll be the one that's gonna be, on the speaker essentially. I'll just be in the room listening, but and then just everybody apologizing, obviously, him of course, and saying his piece, and then he'll be okay, essentially. Now, obviously, it won't be that same day as he won't come back that same day, but after a couple months or something like that, after we kind of stay neutral, you know what I mean? Then sure, he probably would be able to come back, as well. So, just because everybody's on a neutral ground, you know. So, I mean, that's what Mr. Heisenberg came up with, and I agree with that. I'm perfectly fine with that, you know. And like I stated too, you know what I mean. We just take it slow, day by day, you know. No rush, no nothing crazy, you know what I mean. Just slow and steady, you know. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I just think that's the best way to do it, you know. At least in this situation, anyway. So, but yeah, like I said, I got a lot of respect for you for, you know, having the decency to do that. You know what I mean? It shows that you're a bigger person. And I've pretty much always had respect for you for the most part, more than not, you know. But you doing this definitely gives me a lot of respect back, for sure. So. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much kind of what I wanted to say. I mean, Dave Walker, do you got anything to add or whatever, or if you do? Okay. Then I think we're Gucci. We're Gucci. So. So, yeah. Good little chat there. You know. Like I said, I figured we'd do it on call too, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, essentially hear, you know, what's being said, you know what I mean? Just as, you know.
3 times in the same match, okay.
That's crazy. I know that feeling.
But playing with fucking sweat.
Yeah, they're sweaty as always. But yeah, that's really all. Just to be on call to hear it, you know, legitly. That was really it. But yeah. So I'd say we're good. Nate, you're good, and Guns, you're good. So we'll let you get back to the game. I'll get back to my game, and we'll have Dead Walker get back to his exercising. And good luck on that. Lose some more weight. Hit your goals.
Yes, sir.
And we'll keep up to date. So.
Great.
You gentlemen have a good night. So.
All right.
Peace out. Well, I'll have fun whooping their ass. So, that's the plan anyway. So, alrighty. You guys have a good one. Peace out.
See you later.
Peace. There you go. Sorry about that. We wanted to do that on call as well, real quick, to hear the apology and such. So yeah. Let's get back in it.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Set. Lady.
Got 4 down.
They go back to Redding. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Here's Riddick.
Yeah.
And a good hit there and knocked down hard. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Riddick. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Oh. Damn.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
On the ground, it's Riddick. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's get it, boys. Let's get it.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way.
I'm
So he
good,
dropped
thank you.
an interception. The key for him now,
I'm
don't
good,
dwell
Purple.
on it. Just move on to the next play.
Elsewhere, 2nd quarter in D.C., and the Redskins there out to an early lead. Kirk Cousins leading the charge offensively. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The play clock's running down. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Woo.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On 3rd down, Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Handoff as they run the counter play. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Stafford, and he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Eric Ebron with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Yeah, he's a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Around the NFL, we've got a 2nd quarter score. It's the Colts who have the lead there. Andrew Luck, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
W. Oh, yeah.
And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Kaiser on 1st down. Going underneath for Crowell. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to miss an open field.
Kaiser to throw it. Throwing middle but it's incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's third down.
Yeah.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Damn.
Franks to add the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
I tried.
So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. On first down at Stafford. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, baby.
On first down, Stafford here. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here we go with 2nd and 7.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right.
Again, it's Stafford. Ebron caught left side and inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Throwing on first down. Stafford, this is caught. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
I didn't mean it. That was the wrong one. I did not mean to click that one.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys
I was freaking out. Sorry.
But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now
I was freaking out. Sorry. That was an error.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jamie Collins Coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure.
Got it in there. Oh.
Back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Lions are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Browns won't panic either. They know they just need to take it 1 play at a time. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Now 1st and 10.
Larry, go back to the green room, my friend. These guys are ready to go again. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. Around the NFL, 2nd quarter in Chicago. Early lead in that one for the Packers. Devontae Adams off to a big start catching the football in that one. Up over 100 yards already.
Well, whatever. Is what it is.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. Sometimes you just don't want to bring tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Goddamn right.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danny Shelton in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Just a little. Obviously, we're going to go for it. What does the coach say? What? No. No.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. So they will go for it. Stafford. And Tate's got it. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed.
Good timing.
Just being torn in shreds or being erased
off
of the
Madden.
Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Welcome to the stream.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Here's Stafford. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
The offense
just
on
tell me to go with one of my plays.
Hit 4 of 7. This
I
is
respect
3rd and
that.
goal.
Lock it up, though. Lock it up. You got to lock it up.
Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. That's a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd and goal, but good job defensively to get there and jar it loose.
Agreed. That was really, really nicely done because there's no pass interference on the play. Timing excellent to get in there.
I'm a
and
greedy
knock it
son
away.
of a bitch.
A win for the defense, and it brings up 4th down.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Lions add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Good thing I went for it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Good job. Good defense.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. Over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Kaiser from the gun on third, and that is incomplete.
Ha! Loser.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Tate. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's Stafford now on second down. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, that's a dive. Okay. So if I have the ball, hurdle, okay, spin, yep, stiff arm. Dive. Okay. I was trying to figure out, like, what is the dive option, because I might be able to sneak a little bit more yardage out of it if I start using the dive, you know what I mean? Like, so I just was forgetting what button it was.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Out of the gun, Stafford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Danny Shelton in there to drop
fat ass again
for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's pulled in by the rookie Kenny Golladay. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get
look at how much yardage I got out of that.
Additional yardage.
Look at this. Watch this.
Yeah! The Lions on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Stafford, and he connects with Ebron. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
handoff here to his running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
That's right. You gotta get that W.
To throw on second down to Stafford. Ebron's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken...
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
W's again.
Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something.
And Crowell lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down, check.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Time running out here on the play clock. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They go play action here on first down.
Oh!
Blitz coming and down he goes. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long.
Watch that end, tight end's right. Tight end's right.
From the gun, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown,
Yes.
Detroit.
Suck that up your
Golden
ass.
Tate with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Lions add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Another fumble. Yeah,
They'll be taking
baby.
it in the end zone.
Oh.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. What's that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is
And the Lions
Oh.
pressure too strong. Down he goes. Kerry Hyder in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is,
Hey.
will he be able to bounce
Bop.
back in the next
Bitch.
one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Come on, let's go.
Do it again.
90.
Second down, Kaiser.
Oh,
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Akeem Spence in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Come on, let's go.
oh Lord.
190.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Kerry Hyder in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the
Oh,
field,
man.
any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense,
W's.
and this time they take their man down.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That's crazy.
And he's able to get it out of there. On the return, it's Tate. A quick feed from Tate. Still fighting for more.
Come here. You're not going anywhere.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return.
Oh, no.
While
Oh,
the
not my
trainers
man
take a
Tate.
look, we'll step aside.
Not my man Tate. Oh, he's all right. We're good. We're good.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight.
Injured.
Tight ends
Golden
right.
Tate. Okay.
Here we go. The lady.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Reddick light on his feet. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Watch 9. Watch 9. Here we go. 180.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Oh, my gosh.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. It's caught. Jones.
Yeah.
17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Stafford. He finds Riddick complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Those fingers.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. To the air again. Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
That's
so
all right.
We're going to go for 2.
Because why not? Make it 50. Make it an even 50.
Stafford looks to throw again. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
There's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
I'm even 50.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And some room to roam now. And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. And the Lions have recovered.
Dumbass. Shouldn't have
With
ran.
that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. The completion to Riddick. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Or not.
From the red zone now, Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
Woo.
Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. Here we go. Red 38.
A first down carry now for Crowell.
Yeah.
Lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
From the gun, Kaiser. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
I almost got that one. Bastards.
Here's Franks now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Now Stafford. And Tate's got it. Golden Tate's going to go. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. And the Vikings opening up their lead. They've scored again. Case Keenum with 1 touchdown pass thus far.
Beautiful.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
Did you like that little flip that I did in there? Did you like that? That was great.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
I know, wasn't that fire? I was trying to make it lit.
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throw left side complete. It's Gordon. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Come on, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First down, Kaiser. A screen complete to Crowell. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. One final shot for Kaiser. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Running it. All right, now time for the next game, boys. Get another W. All right, 9-0. That's crazy.
You have a big decision to make about one of your players.
All right, boys, here we go. The next game against the Chicago Bears. And, ooh, look at the overall. It's even. Even Steven, obviously, whoop their ass. You already know.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks will have to be careful in today's game as each defense ranks in the top 10 in interceptions. It's the Lions going up against the Bears.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots.
Bring it on, baby.
Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. The NFL season is in high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game and you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. You see what Riddick was able to do in last week's ball game. 22 carries, 132 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Yep. Hippity hippity. Hoppity hoo.
On first down, Stafford here. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. And now the offense for Detroit.
One way I really judge a player's value is when opponents know what your strengths are, yet they still can't take that away. That tells me you're a heck of a player. For Theo Riddick, everyone knows about his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, yet he's still the primary target for Matthew Stafford on just about any passing situation.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The starting 11 defensively for the Bears.
Prince Amukamara was signed as a free agent from Jacksonville because of what Chicago has to deal with in their own division. When you think of the NFC North, you think of Green Bay and Detroit and their ability to throw the ball all over the field with big, fast, shifty receivers, and you can never have enough guys to try and cover them.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Stafford. Out to the flat for Riddick. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
As one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim, even teams who say, well, don't worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that.
That's right.
3rd and 2, Stafford. It's complete to Golden Tate. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
W.
Theo Riddick hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 2nd overall pick in last April's draft from North Carolina, the former Tar Heel, Mitchell Trubisky.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow.
Repeating each other.
Quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Gets it to Bellamy outright. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. They find some open. Now Trubisky lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I
Yes!
know taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Whipping their ass. All the time.
To the tailback. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to
he gave
stop
it to
him.
me.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
W's.
Prater on to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on 2nd down.
It's another time,
Trubisky
brother.
with a give
Another
to Howard.
time.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
Brandon, I remember when Glover Quinn came out of the University of New Mexico as a cornerback, transitioned to the safety position. His forte, intelligence, understanding other teams' offenses, where they try to attack, and puts himself in a great position to make plays against the ball.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Here we go now.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on
I hit the
third.
wrong button. I'm sorry.
And the
I would have
big guy
sacked his
catches the
ass,
ball
too.
in the backfield, and
Damn it.
oftentimes that's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
First down and 10 now
he
for
got
the
lucky.
offensive group.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
He got lucky. He's good.
A give to Howard. And he loses the football a second time. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
You gotta start freaking. Well, no, you can keep fucking.
A
up. I don't
near
care,
turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second.
Gotta stop losing it, brother. It's gonna cost you.
Again, it's Howard. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. Plenty of scoring here already, and we're back to Soldier Field after this. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Now let's go. Move.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Wow. That's sad, honestly. You didn't see that guy there? Oh, man.
Here's Pat O'Donnell to punt in his 4th year from Miami. Back deep for the Lions, it's Golden Tate. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Oh, you guys are shittier than the other team.
Here's the Bears defense.
The other team
as
actually
they
got
head out to
points.
set up shop now. And despite being down on
right
the
off the bat.
scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounce off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to...
Watch right. Watch right. We got right.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Caught right side, Tate. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And there's Golden Tate doing exactly what he does well. Extra yards after the catch.
Exactly. To your point, among wide receivers, no one had more yards after the catch than Tate last year, 635. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Lucky scrub.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
He was. I should have done it sooner. I think he might would have got it. I did it too late. Yeah, go again.
Pass brings up second down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
To throw again. Stafford caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Lions add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Yep.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. While we have a minute, we remind you that later tonight we'll have a couple of NFC East rivals squaring off, the Eagles and the Cowboys from Big D.
Or Arlington. Got to make sure we get it right.
To be more precise there in the Metroplex. Then tomorrow night, Week 11, we'll wrap up with a playoff rematch from the divisional round a year ago, the Falcons and Seahawks, but this time from Seattle.
Yeah, that was a beautiful catch, wasn't it?
Play action here, first down.
Oh!
Rush, and down he goes.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And now it's second down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And now it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the
bitch.
play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Damn, you
Well,
suck.
they tried to swing it out
And you're
left into the
7-2?
flat, complete, but
Wow.
really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Amir Abdullah gearing up now to lead this offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well. And
Go
teams
for it
wanna
again,
key on
right?
that. They thought they could open it up and have
Why
success
not?
through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well.
Yep.
It's a 50-50
Yeah,
jump ball
baby.
play. And guess
Light it
what?
up.
They took a shot.
Light
They're
it
gonna
up.
win it. And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing a Stafford.
Rat it,
Gonna
baby.
rifle one deep left
Damn
side.
it.
So the
Asshole
long
got in the
attempt
way.
falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Damn.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tate. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 20 board.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy, crazy, crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Watch you only get 3 points. That'd be hilarious. Let's do it, boys. Let's make them look stupid.
This is Howard on second down. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now Trubisky to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
I can't believe he did that. That's crazy. What a
not
noob.
Great starting field position here for the offense. After the interception, here's Stafford. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Oh, I'll show you what I got, dude.
Throwing again.
Let's get it.
Stafford. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for
I got
a really
scared on
good
that
strike.
one.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Stafford on first
Hold
down.
it. Hold it. Hold it.
For Gallup. And that is caught.
Yes.
Touchdown, Detroit. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm
31
defense,
yards.
I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Rip.
5 plays there on that drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
I mean, look at that. I just freaking just no incompletes or nothing. Just, and that's what happens when you're like on point with the shit.
Set to kick it away.
It's all about speed and accuracy. If you do it right, you're gonna get it every time.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit.
Damn straight, brother.
Other people, lean on your teammates,
Quick and fast.
find someone
Quick
who can
and
get the
fast.
pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
You got lucky. You got lucky.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And he's going to be shoved down pretty hard. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Trubisky. They'll toss it for it, and this is going to be caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a
trying
gain
to rush
of
it through.
6,
Let's
and
go.
Bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
Damn it.
Josh Bellamy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7
Right, they got a point
now.
Yeah.
So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Yeah, it almost took them the whole damn first half, practically, just to get that. It's pretty sad, actually. The other team actually was able to get it right away. Give me a second. Oh, man. Whew. I gotta go to the restroom. Holy crap, man. My leg was dead, man. You know, I ain't got a cab. I'm pretty fried today, but I got enough energy to do this, so. Something. Oh, I'll upload that short today, too. I know I said I was going to do that yesterday, but I was too damn tired.
Now he'll kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And now running right through it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Stafford. And incomplete.
Oh.
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
All right.
And it doesn't matter who we talk to. It doesn't matter what week in the season.
We'll do it again.
At some point
Why
when we
not?
talk to the head coach or the offense coordinator or the quarterback, what are they going to talk about? Decision making.
Yep.
Making good decisions. That throw there certainly was not one of them.
To the right and complete to Galladay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect
Suck another
on
one
this
out of
game.
it. Yeah. Suck another one out of it, baby. Yeah. Freeze
On
that
1st
clock,
down,
baby.
it's
Let's go.
Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right. Got a man it.
Yes. Let's go.
Caught inside the 10. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Stafford looks to throw again. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
I got one more timeout. I ain't worried.
To the air again, Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
What?
All right, Captain.
Oh,
It's
my.
batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay.
I'm
2
getting
for
lucky
3
with
thus
the,
far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete.
Fuck me.
12 seconds left. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Worth noting, the largest deficit the Bears have ever overcome in their long history. 20 points against the Cardinals in 06.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Trubisky now down around his goal line.
Oh, get it. Get him. No!
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, we could have got 2 points. Bastard. Ah, man. I did it too soon. I should have waited. I should have waited a
And
bit
with
longer.
time
I gotta.
running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have
damn
reached
it, man.
halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the... Okay, let's not waste any more time, or certainly any more of Larry's time. Let's play ball. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A game that's going on up in Minneapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Case Keenum leading the way offensively. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive
Just
of the
whack
second
his
half.
ass.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what
Bruh.
adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never
What
wanted
the
to make
frick are you
something
doing?
more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Looking deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change.
And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp.
Scrubs.
Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Trubisky will throw. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
False start, offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Still third down.
The Bears on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
They try it every time.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead. And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety.
You fucker.
So the screen pass goes backwards. That play
That's what I was trying to do to you, you bitch.
Written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
God damn it.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Lucky scrub you are.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And with this deficit, you
Unreal.
can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if something got
Son
to
of
be
a
casualties
bitch.
at
I was
times,
just going
we're
to
trying
throw
win
it,
a game.
too. I had a
Well,
guy
you
to
punt
throw
on
it
your
to.
first drive, and
And I was just pressing the button until those bastards fucking did
I would
that.
dare say they need something good to happen right here.
I should have done
right
it
now.
quicker.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, that's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Got a man, it's right. And he's going to be marked down
Good.
deep in Detroit territory.
At least I got him down.
A big play there on the catch
Damn
and
it.
run. 63 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now Trubisky
Yes!
lost
Get it!
the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a
They
little
still
bit
got the
deflating.
ball, but
You're
I fucked
exactly
them up,
right.
though.
A lost opportunity.
Ah, shit. Well, there was no guy there. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would have fumbled it.
Offense with a
Or
fumble,
I
but
would've
they
got it.
recover it, and it brings up second down.
Do it again.
Let's go.
Sack the bitch.
Now Trubisky. Under
Yes!
pressure again, and down he goes again. Paul Warlow in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second
Shove it,
downs are
brother.
going to lead to a third and long. A
That 60
rookie
yards
QB struggling,
ain't
gets thrown
shit.
down to the ground there, but you know, maybe this game, it's
You're
not
going
over yet, but
backwards,
maybe this
brother.
game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So fourth down, John Fox will turn it over to his field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
Hit. Oh.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll get the deficit back to 16. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Ooh. Here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He was trying to get it to T.J. Jones that time. That'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Yeah. You think? I think so.
Now out of the gun. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And to give this time to the tailback. A gain of 8 and a first down. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
And inside the 15 he goes. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
He's getting mad, brother. He's getting mad.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jordy Nelson, he's gone over 100 yards now and has a touchdown catch to his credit as well. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
W's.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Finds his target, it's Bellamy. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Now let's go. Blue,
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Shit.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Fucking shit. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football.
Damn it.
Apparently, that didn't happen.
So they're operating in the red zone.
watch tight end. Tight right.
Didn't mean to do that. That was an accident.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going
Get
to
his
find
ass.
his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 5 yards there, and remember Howard last year 5.2 yards per rush, so right around his average. The only Bears running back that's averaged that many yards per carry in a single season, Walter Payton.
If Jordan Howard can keep up that type of pace, the city of Chicago will surely embrace him.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Trubisky. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Gotta stop him. You gotta stop him.
Here. He's back
Gotta
to
stop
throw.
him. Stop them. No!
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix
I can't
and
believe they
everything's
failed.
working.
That's sad.
That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now they try the right side here. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. That's caught by Galladay. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And now a 1st down following that long gain.
Boom, bada bang, baby. Chewing,
Now a handoff looking
God
right.
along.
And
Chewing, God along.
just shy of
Chewing,
midfield.
chewing,
9 yards is the
chewing,
pick up there, and they'll have a
chewing,
2nd
all
and
day
1.
long.
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Stafford on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
There's that man again.
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. Throwing deep for Galladay. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Here's Trubisky. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go.
Now it's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man complete.
Fucking out of here, you bastard. Fuck out of here. You fucking cheated. That's bullshit. What
that
the
goes
fuck?
as a gain of 36 on third down.
You bastard. I
now
can't.
It's Trubisky.
No.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be a second
You scrub,
down.
you.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but
What's
running
up,
backs,
Gil?
they can be a
W,
big part
welcome
of
to the
any
stream.
passing offense nowadays.
Again, it's Trubisky. And Miller with it over the middle. And he's
Yeah,
gonna get
baby.
down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Yep.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. That's
No,
complete
you
to Meredith.
fucking dumbass.
And he picks up the
Fuck
first
you.
down yardage as he takes this
Fuck
one down to the
you.
15.
Should have fucked
He
him up.
goes for 18
Shouldn't
there
have caught
as the
that.
drive will continue.
I don't want him to get another
Trubisky
goddamn
will throw.
point. You don't deserve it.
And that is
Oh,
caught.
my.
Touchdown, Bears.
Fuck you.
Zach Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same
Scrub
way
you
as the
are.
sideline. You have to get your feet down in bounds for it to count as a catch. How about
All
the
right,
background
all
of some
right.
of these guys?
I'll
Did
get
they
one
work
back,
on it?
you
Maybe
son
some
of
of
a
them
bitch.
were ballet, some dance. Who
I'll get
knows?
one
You and I
back.
were talking the other day.
Yeah.
I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing
yeah,
up.
you're gonna go for
I
20
don't know
points.
that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet
Frick 'em
skills.
up.
And you have to remember
Frick
when they
'em
were
up.
kids and their
Frick 'em
parents would tell
up.
them to
Yeah.
take the ballet classes. You know they were fighting them like crazy. But
Take
right
the
now
L.
they're saying, thanks, Mom. Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a
Take
lot
the
more
L.
time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
Oh, they really
And
think
the
they could do
Lions
that?
were able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said
you
here
weren't
that
gonna
the
do
data
shit
says
anyway.
that when a team's
Even if you did,
expecting
you don't
an
got enough
onside
time.
kick, 80% of the time,
You didn't get
the
the
team
goddamn 2
expecting
points.
it, they do
And
actually
even
recover
then,
the ball, which is what we saw
you still
here.
wouldn't have enough time.
I just wonder if that number is much
too
more
far
of
ahead,
a
brother.
anecdotal
That's
type
why
of
I
a
got
number. Kinda
built the
when
lead I did.
Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And I'm going to even extend it even more because you didn't let me do it the other time, so now I'm going to do it this time.
Throwing here.
Yeah.
Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. That one goes for 24 yards. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw, Stafford. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And they will line up now for the two-point try. To the air again, Stafford. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to
shove that up your ass.
In the fourth. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, quit whining about it,
to the fourth quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And it was the Jaguars who were able to come away with a victory there. Blake Bortles, 2 touchdown passes in the W.
That's funny. What do you think about that, Storm? Shit.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the
press on that Y.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there at 22.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
W for Mr. Riz. Oh, get him,
Yeah! Yeah! And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
That shit's hilarious.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
That's right.
Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
50 again. Woo,
and we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny as shit.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Whoop.
This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Watch that end. Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Now let's go. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
No!
And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now let's go. 3-19.
One last shot for Trubisky. Now a desperation throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
Intercepted
offense.
it again.
They can't
What a
help
bunch
but
of
feel great
clowns.
about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Detroit, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Chicago, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
W's.
You have a big decision to make about one of your players.
All right. So there you guys go. Keeping the W's going. You already know. So, I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna upload the short, and then Mr. Ray's is gonna go to sleep. So, yeah, and then so do smash a like. I would appreciate it. Smash a subscribe when you guys are new. Follow me here on Twitch for more fire content. I will be live tomorrow night on my main channel, of course. So, and we will be continuing the Shitty of Us Part 2. JK. Last of Us Part 2. We'll be continuing that. Wednesday will probably be Fortnite, because it looks like we crushed the likes or whatever. I believe. Let me check. Yeah, we crushed it. We got 7 likes. We just got 7. So, yeah. So yeah, so I definitely will be live back on the main channel for sure. And then potentially I might do another Twitch stream either Thursday night or Friday night, something along that sort. Yeah. So we got that as the case. I want to keep this in mind because I get a lot of support for the movie reactions and stuff like that. So for those movie reactions, so the chances of me getting, besides the live revenue potentially, because I probably will get some depending on how many people watch as I'm live, you know what I mean? So that's why please do, if you can, if you want to help support me on those movie reviews, if you could obviously watch the ads, you know what I mean, when they are playing, of course, and all that, that would be much appreciated. But if you are able to, a small donation of 99 cents or something of that sort, would be much appreciated. Just because, with movie reactions, there's almost, I don't want to say 100% chance, but pretty much 100% chance that I am not going to really get anything for it, if anything at all, so, for future reference, it does seem like that I potentially could get a little bit, a little bit, for the people watching live, you know what I mean, but, in terms of, like, like afterwards and stuff like that, I ain't gonna get much. So, I would appreciate it. I'm not too concerned about the shows because, for the most part, for the show reactions, for the most part, I do actually get paid for it. So, so I'm not too concerned about it, type of thing. And I usually don't really have too much of an issue. It just kind of, fluctuates, type of thing. But yeah, in terms of, like, in terms of, like, huge support. The huge support means a lot for the movie reactions because, some streams may potentially get blocked. There is that potential, that there is that possibility, or if it's not that, then it's, then it's, no ad revenue at all, type of thing, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. It's just a lot more stricter, if you know what I mean, which I'm sure you can understand. So, if you're able to, if you're not, it's no worries. Please hit that like button. It would mean a lot. And obviously, if you're able to watch it, please definitely do. But yeah, that's kind of the scoop, you know what I mean? I know we don't do them all the time. But, I know there is ones that did get blocked in the past, and I'm going to make an edited video and such like that on those for the second channel. And I got to go back and rewatch them again to kind of record bits and pieces of it on that second channel. So, and I'm going to be doing it for you guys, you know what I mean? Because I'm probably not going to get anything for those just because the second channel is not monetized. So, there's that. But, yeah. So, but yeah, it would mean a lot. I would appreciate it. Again, thanks a lot. Love the support. Keeps me motivated, and I keep on going. Like, subscribe, second channel, Over's Reviews, in the description. Check it out. Would appreciate it. Over's Gamer, follow me right here on Twitch. Be notified when I do go live on Twitch. Social medias, X, Instagram, Discord, True Social. Links are in the description. Stay up to date with me all the time. Would appreciate that. And then, if you guys want to become a member to help support the channel and get extra content, you guys can do so. Link is in the description. I'm going to make a community post for the members that there will be a sleep stream just for you, and that will be happening probably tomorrow night. So, I'm going to make that community post. So, watch out for it. We're going to get some fire content coming for you guys, so definitely do stay tuned. Anyways, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Over here, sign up. Peace. Everyone, guys, much love. Stay safe. Play this in the description as well.